Today we're going to show you how to change the detergent dispenser on your dishwasher, and it's a really easy job. All we're going to need is a number 20 Torx screwdriver, a small flat blade screwdriver, and a 1/4 inch nut driver. Let me show you how we do it. Now, to do this repair, since we will be working near some electrical circuits, we'll need to disconnect power to the dishwasher. So if it's a portable dishwasher, simply unplug it. If it's a built-in dishwasher, you'll need to locate the fuse panel or breaker panel and disconnect the power at that point. We'll next open the dishwasher door, and we're going to remove all of these screws that are around the perimeter of the inner door panel using our number 20 Torx driver. Now, once we've removed all of those screws, we can then lift the inner door panel away from the outer door panel. Just tilt it up enough that we can access the 2 wire harnesses. There's one that goes to the dispenser. We'll just unlock the locking tabs and disconnect it. And there's also a harness connected to the wax motor at the top. So we separate those two, and we can then lift the inner door panel away and just let our door close up. And next we're going to remove 3/4 inch hex head screws on the cover at the back, and just lift that cover off and set it aside. We now have access to the dispenser, and it's held in place with 6 1/4 inch hex head screws that secure it to the inner door panel. So we'll remove all of those. Now, in the bottom right hand corner and upper left hand corner, there's a little plastic mounting tab that we need to retain. Also remove the retainer brackets. There's one on the top and one on the bottom. Now, support that dispenser from the inside as you remove the last screw. Next, we can push that dispenser through the door panel. Just push on the right hand side, pull it out through, and remove it. We'll next need to remove the wire harness jumper that is attached to the wax motor. So grasp the connector itself and pull off the wax motor. And if it's a bit tight, just take a flat blade screwdriver and go in there and pry it away. And retain that jumper harness. We can then discard the old dispenser. Now, our first step in installing the new one will be to reconnect that wire harness. Just press it onto the wax motor. Make sure it's snug. And we're going to push it through from the front side of that door panel. Push it into position. We'll take one of the retaining straps and just start with one screw initially. Install one of the screws just to hold the bracket and the dispenser in position. And don't tighten the screws yet. We'll just make sure that we have them all in first. And put the opposite bracket on next. Now, with leaving the 2 remaining spots open where the little mounting tabs are going to fasten, we'll put the other 4 screws in and tighten those up securely. And we can then install those 2 mounting tabs. And make sure when we put them on that the flat end that the screw goes through is up against the dispenser. Now, once all these screws are secure, we can put the cover back on. Now, next we're ready to put the inner door panel back on the dishwasher. Just open the door and hold it open while we reconnect the 2 wire harnesses. And the short one with the brown and black wires will go to the dispenser. Make sure the locking tabs engage. Then the longer harness will come up to the vent wax motor. Make sure it's firmly installed. And then we can lay that inner door panel on the outer door panel. Make sure that our door latch assembly lines up with the 2 screw holes. and that it fits into the rectangular opening on that inner door panel. Then reinstall the number 20 Torx head screws. And before we close the door up, remember to refill the rinse aid dispenser. We're now ready to reconnect the power, and our repair is complete.